Hey guys, welcome to Kashina's channel. This is going to be a little vlog about how you can make your own do-it-yourself worm bin using just the things that you have at home. Like this tote was outside of my mom's backyard, just hanging out, collecting dust, not doing anything with its life. So I managed to scavenge it pretty much. I don't know if it's gonna have a lid yet. I didn't see any lids back there, and I apologize for the rain noises because it's very, very rainy here in Florida today. I also have what I can only assume is a bedpan, which I will be putting the block of Coco Coir that I got from Uncle Jim's worm farm for free when I had gotten my worms, which is super fucking cool, as a bedding. I'm also going to be giving them some coffee grounds and some eggshell and eggshell and oatmeal concoction that I had made. I was hoping to put cornmeal into it, but my mom decided to throw away the cornmeal. So this is my container, which has the stuff. And it's just pulverized eggshell with pulverized oatmeal. And it kind of dulls down the smell because it just crushed eggshells. I don't know if anyone on YouTube has mentioned it, but the smell is rank. So I'm going to be using one of these doohickeys. I have no idea what it's called, but it is a #1. And I'm only using the very pointy tip part to make the holes in my bin. So hopefully you guys have some kind of doohickeys just laying around. And that way we can start with doing the things. All right, so we are going to make just a series of holes, and this will create aeration. There has been several YouTubers that prefer not making holes in their bins, and I just think at least getting air holes across the top is the best way to do it. I don't know. Could be personal preference. I'm just putting a bunch of holes. Doesn't really matter. However many holes you can fit onto your bin. Don't forget to put your pieces of plastic to not be in your worm bin, because it will not compost no matter how long you put it in there. It will just get smaller and smaller and possibly get your worms sick. So this is an 18-gallon tub, just for reference. You can have it bigger, you can have it smaller, all depends on how you plan on warming it up. So that's all you have to do really, is put holes across the top for airflow. And that is mostly for if you plan on having a lid on top to cover your worms. This is an indoor-outdoor worm bin, which means it'll be in a protected area, a screened-in porch. So I don't have to worry about birds getting into it or any kind of pests like raccoons and whatnot. So yeah, I figured this would be a good enough start. So let me go ahead and get out as much shavings as I possibly can. So now we are going to prepare the Coco Coir. So now we are going to be using this Coco Coir. All right, shove that chunk of coir in there and then water it up. And in a couple of minutes, it will sponge up all of this water. Roll it around because it's a 2 pound brick? 1 pound brick? I don't even know. It's supposed to make 2 gallons worth of Coco Coir though, so that's really cool. Eventually it will start breaking. And slowly, there you go, it breaks apart. And this is a lovely, lovely bedding for the worms. It absorbs moisture like no other. And it is completely renewable. It is a lovely, lovely source. It doubled in size. Let's see. It breaks pretty well. It breaks really nice, but they're still dry. So do the test. So that's a little wet. Squeeze out the moisture and just sprinkle it in. All right, we're gonna make a little hole right here. Let's kind of put some foodstuffs over here. I'm gonna rinse my hand. Oh, whoops, splash water everywhere. All right, so what we're gonna do, boys and girls and boys, is I have some coffee grounds that have been hanging out. I'm gonna go and grab the bottom of it. So let's just put in some paper towel, because they like paper towel. I'm gonna try grabbing some of the older stuff at the bottom. It's a couple days old. It might have some delicious fungi that they love eating. Oh, dropping coffee grounds everywhere. That is a thing. Let's see, towards the very bottom. Getting coffee all over my fingers. All right, so this, if it'll just come out. Come on. There we go. Dump the rest of that coffee back in here. So that'll be a source of grit for them. There is banana peel. Let me just break it apart real quick. There we go. And there's not a whole lot in here, so we're gonna go ahead and just give them 1 frozen banana peel. Yeah, that'll do for now. That'll do. Since it's a brand new bin, they're probably not gonna eat for a couple of days. And it'll take a couple of days for the banana to decompose. It's already in the middle of decomposing because I did freeze it. And what freezing does to the food molecules is they break open the water molecules, which causes it to decompose faster, which is why most of us worm people enjoy giving them frozen food. My lovely crushed egg stuff, which is a crushed egg as well as, or I should say pulverized egg, some egg whites, and what you call it, oatmeal. And I use the oatmeal to kind of put off the egg smell, because the eggs by themselves, guys, it don't smell good. And let me tell you what. So now we're going to take the bedding and cover it, because we do not want any bugs going into the food. So that cover them bibs up. Thank you everybody for watching this how-to video. I'm sorry if it was a little long even after editing. It was definitely quite a process. So if you don't have time to do it, I would definitely wait until you do have time to do it, because it takes a minute for the Coco Coir to soak up the water, and then you have to make sure the Coco Coir isn't too wet. You don't want it slopping water out when you squeeze it. You want it to have just a couple of drops of liquid come out when you squeeze. So my bed might be a little on the dry side, but it's still really moist. It should feel like every other freaking worm video or tutorial or whatever that I've seen. They say that you want it to feel like a wet sponge. Not slopping wet, but damp. Alright guys, thank you again for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye.